Oh, stomach. My stomach hurt. Hello, hello. Hold on, let me refresh my Twitch thing. What's up, Poppus? Okay. Should be all set. I'm doing good. Doing good. Did some cooking today. Did some cleaning today. Checking out different zoos in the area. That sounds fun. Give it up for Zone 5. Time for some whiplash. 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 Okay. Oh shit, this is the art for this city, huh? What was it called? Yali. What is this area called? Yasalani. Yasalani. Okay. All right. What are we doing? I have 1 hour left of. Okay. Yeah, the concept art is actually so awesome. Okay, so based off of what I'm seeing here, it seems like this is a different time period. So and it also makes sense based off of what Zaralja said when he talked with Galul Jaja before their fight, where he's like, I'm surprised you're still alive. So I have a feeling that there's like some sort of like time dilation or alternate universe-esque thing going on here. And a lot of this stuff kind of, I don't know, reminds me of that. Okay. Long since broken, apparently. Okay, yeah, some time difference things. Reflections, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Short distance to the northwest. It'd be kind of interesting if we find out, like, a character that we know has always been from this realm. I guess Kryl, technically. Where are we? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Who am I and why am I following you? I don't know, man. That's up for you to decide. Seems it's broken after all. Okay. Those lightning rods. Would you accompany me for a second? There's something I wish to investigate. Alright, what you got for me, Graha? Suddenly getting bombarded with bots, I see. Bots and trolls, bots and trolls. Just ban this person to begin with. Graha has some info for me, maybe about these lightning towers. The material seems to be the same as the mechanical soldiers and warships. Fine etchings reminiscent of arcane runes. Share this observation. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Again, if you're bothered by following me, you can just unfollow and leave. You know, that's totally okay by me. Northwest. What in the world? I have no idea what I was doing in 2022. Might have been even the last time I was playing this game. Star Wars Online. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing in 2022, to be honest. Twenty 2022 is already 4 years ago. Oops, that was a voice acted post.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Alright, let's just do that. It just makes it easier for me. Alright, who's this lady? We saw her in Tuliolol.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolcha?
What the heck?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Alexandria?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Sphene, that's a familiar name. Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
Oh, maybe this is the future?
If you are the Queen of Reason,
There's a King of Resolve? Is that Zoralja in this?
If you mean to ask if there is a King
yep,
of Resolve.
yep.
Zoralja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
What the hell? That's insane. That's like someone being like, hey, give me your nukes, and you being like, yeah, I will give you nukes. Yeah, that was a bad decision, girl.
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
Because of time dilation.
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasulani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment.
Yeah, okay, I feel like I called this. It's very Phyrexian.
Much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope.
This girl low-key useless, no? Also, Sphene is so familiar. I feel like that name has popped up somewhere else.
Insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong.
What other Final Fantasy have I ever played? Basically,
Besides,
1 through 5, 7, 8. These are the ones I've played to completion. 1 through 5, 8, 9, or 8, 7, 8, 10, 10, 2, 13, 1, 15. But yeah, it just sounds familiar.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiolan?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zeralja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
She sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, isn't it odd for the queen to just be walking around here? That's what I was thinking.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Flattery, huh? Strange. Strange. Suspicious. Weird. Also, all these creations around here, like this dark purple lightning towery thing, like, at any point did she think, hey, are we the baddies? Yep, I agree. I agree, Alize. Very suspicious. And we leveled. Nice. Enhanced Feint. Yippee. What does that do? Is it just additional... These are just changes in my GCD, right? Okay. Oh, it just turns into okay. So I don't really actually get any new buttons. Just I have buttons that turn into other buttons now. It's a little boring, but that's fine. The finisher OGCD expansion. I mean, it's kind of just been that way, right? Like, that's not unique to this. Like, in Endwalker, we got Stardiver. Yippee, woohoo. Yeah, exactly. Rather than just like, hey, let's just keep adding GCDs to... Southeast. Probably on top of this. Can I go up this way? And there it is. Yeah, I think Evolve can be really cool. I'm really, really excited to see what it's like. Uh-oh. Please don't aggro to me. Have you ever aggroed something as you fell off a cliff and they instantly auto attack you and then you die? Couldn't be me. Upie's. Upie's Halo. Oh, look at that. There's people. Yeah, all this technology looks so sinister. Couldn't they have made this stuff look a little bit less scary?
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Like, this looks menacing. Rent here has to be so cheap.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
What is this accent?
The Queen has come!
And they all have that crazy hairband thing.
You look well, Paquine.
Wait, the queen doesn't have one of those, but everyone else does?
You've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are.
I've got a feeling their similarities end there.
That's it.
I don't know. I get this weird, like...
Beautifully put.
I get weird dystopian vibes, bro.
And it would appear that she
Thanks,
is
Jin
well loved
Axel.
in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wook Lamont and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Rook Lamont is still so young.
Yeah, crazy brain things take over your mind. Yeah, very...
Where are my
I don't know.
manners?
Something's
I am
weird.
Popone,
Maybe.
a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawaktan to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa.
These guys sound like they're like they're like part of a not so distant future. Like maybe like 20 years ahead.
Kafkiwa. I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Suspicious.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well,
They've always had the barrier.
I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake.
Oh, JK.
Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years. Okay, so yeah, maybe 30 years ahead.
As in 30 years in the past?
Okay. Okay.
Absurd though it may sound, there
Dude,
is
I think
no doubt in my mind
low
the
key,
events that led to the
I might be a
joining of our lands
genius.
occurred 30 years ago.
Although I was off by 10 years.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Yeah, see?
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Yep.
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
What does this all mean?
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be alright if we had a look around?
Okay, yeah. Now
By
time
all
to
means.
make our bearings. I don't trust this girl,
Time
dude.
to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
She is sus. There's definitely stuff she is not telling us.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasuran.
Check out dungeon gear from the last dungeon. I heard from Ishwan that it's like cool
Even if
techwear
I
stuff
don't
or like
understand the half of it, I would learn more of this.
soldier-esque.
Perhaps you'd care to
I didn't
see
get
how
anything really.
Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please. You needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care.
Let's take a look. Oh man. I think the tank and maiming gear is pretty ugly, but these are pretty cool. I like the jackets a lot. I don't like the headwear too much. A little too hardcore for me. Damn. Okay, well, when we start doing eventually I'm going to want to level other classes, so we'll probably be doing a lot of the dungeons.
Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
And we can store dungeon gear now into the not grimoire, the armoire, right? Also, do these people have nothing better to do? I guess if your queen showed up, it'd be like
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, and you can wear other class gear. Big, big. That's actually such a big deal for the game, honestly. Alrighty. Oh wait, I need to... Before I talk to her again, let's make sure I do the important stuff, like attune. Maybe I should be wearing tech wear gear stuff. Fit more in line with okay, let's make a I'm gonna make a tech wear. Hold on. No, I gotta go. What's the cheapest? I guess it's Limsa. Okay. Maybe it's cheaper from Ultima Thule. I need to change the free teleport. Okay. Now is this cheaper? No, it's more expensive. Unfortunate. Okay. I used an Aetheryte ticket. Owie. Honestly, teleporting to Ulda is optimal for Glam, no? Because it's the... Oh, wait. I could have gone... Actually, I could have gone to Tuliolol. I could have just returned. I guess it's a good chance to do my company stuff, too. Oh, my God. Maybe I should reinstall this game onto my other hard drive. Because these loading times do take a long time. Okay, maybe I'll reinstall it tonight. What is going on? This takes forever. Okay, I'm convinced. That is actually so crazy. It doesn't feel that bad in like the other zones, but especially in like the more congested areas, it feels kind of crazy. Like this is gonna take 15 seconds. 2. Oh no, okay. That wasn't too bad. Okay, let's make a tech wear. Let's try to fit in with the okay, well, the Omega Trident is... How do I... Okay. It is very tech-wary, so... we can stick to that. Now we can go to all again. I do love the near clothes though. Where's that PvP gear? Also, this is pretty tech wary too. Isn't the armor? Wait, where's the PvP gear? Am I just blind? Also, I don't need all of these different, I have the same pants like a bajillion times for all the different classes. I can finally get rid of those. Load into a hunt trade map. It'll take forever. We'd be here until or is this still in my inventory? I thought we got pants and stuff. Am I crazy? I must be blind. Do an item search? I don't remember how I item search again. I swear I must be blind. I got those pants, right? Oh, I don't remember what the item name is either, though. That's the problem. They're just the PvP pants. Oh, these were it. Oh, is this the only... Are these the only pants I got from the PvP stuff? Oh, maybe. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think I only bought these guys. I just want to fit in a little more with like what's going on. Let's be a little more tech wary. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. Don't like the gold trim on those. Maybe if these were dyed? Don't really like how the jacket sits on that. Honestly, this doesn't look that bad. Try dyeing this. I don't really know what color I like. Okay, gray's not bad. I kind of like gray. Kind of like the other pants I was wearing. This looks less tech-weary and more just like K-poppy. I kind of want to fit more in like tech-wear, like techie style. So maybe it is just like... How much more of our time can I send for this? I don't know. I really like this, how this gear looks, but man, I'm so undecided what I want to look like for the upcoming stuff. Actually, okay, maybe it is just casual style pants jacket combo. Yeah, fuck it. Oh my god. Is there any of these that look... Okay, I kind of like this. And then maybe we change the color of the pants a little bit. Too dark. Do I like this? Ah, I can't. I'm so undecided, man. I'm not a designer. I kind of want there to be a little pop of color, but I don't like that the inside here is always white. Fuck it. All right. We'll go with it. All right, now I'm a little more tech wary. Okay. Back to MSQ. I just needed like a little change. Okay. Where were we? How do you do fellows? I mean, the pants put me out of place again, but it's fine. I'm over it. I'll have to perfect it later. Because these NPCs are still very like fantasy-esque. They just happen to have this suspicious device on their heads that I'm still not quite sure what it is. Mahusa. Wait, I like her overalls. And only the queen doesn't have that same headpiece, you know? Like, even Zoralja had the headpiece, but she doesn't. She's the only one who doesn't. So it makes me think she's behind everything. Everything that we talked about Zoralja, she's just lying about. And she's puppeteering the whole thing. But then I'm kind of curious what her actual goals here are. Talk to everybody. Alright, there we go. Elias. Yeah, what's about your job? Watering the crops? Oh, there's an underground. Oh, I can't go in it. Yep, we're from beyond the boundary. Okay. People are real content over here. Not suspiciously. I was amazed that everyone loves their work. Yeah, kind of weird. Who likes working? She's sus, bro. She is so sus. She's doing the cute girl act to get us off her trail. Also, she was there in the middle of the invasion, you know? lest I forget. Curious what the Stardiver 2 looks like. How would you have dealt with it, Queen Sphene? Okay, they still are able to talk shit about the king, so... Also, where did... Queen Sphene... She took over 30 years into the future, which means she's got to know some amount of people from our time, too, because she looks young. She certainly doesn't look like 50 years old. It's about the same distance as just driving me.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Time for what? So ominous.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Oh, she has the band.
Everything is going to be all right. What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
What are these soul cells?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer?
Something about these soul cells feel weird
we may
too.
Not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
She is so sus, bro. She is so weird.
With what
I feel like the medical facility, they're like farming people's souls and then like inserting them somewhere else, and then it powers other people.
The testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants. It's safe
She's
to
using
say
her
that two
cuteness for
distinct
evil.
lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time.
It's also the same thing that
Taken
happened
together,
with
these
Zoralja
phenomena
and his
strongly
fight with
suggest that
Ghoul
some manner
Jaja.
of cross-rift
Like his
displacement
like little
has
device thing
occurred.
turned red, and he's like let me use more souls or whatever.
The displacement of Alexandria from another reflection.
Where are these souls coming from?
It does seem
the pretty girls are never evil. Explain fucking Yotsu, bro.
What
pretty girls are always evil.
Is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
Oh, is it, Sphene? If that is your real name.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years. Until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
I kind of need a poop. My stomach's been feeling a little something. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Yeah, I don't know.
If
Something
I
my
may clarify,
stomach did not like.
the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphinx as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be
Why is she so weird, bro? What was that? Also, the facial acting in cutscenes has gotten so much better.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
They're just like, I don't know, she's just so weird.
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That
Peak
you'd
City
let us in it
background
all
music,
goes
okay.
a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
That's not really the answer at all, in my opinion.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa? You might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Kakiwa is how you say that name.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
He's gonna turn around and be like, who's Namika?
Namika?
I knew it! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What do you mean?
I called that too! I'm the prophet!
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a
This
joke, it isn't funny.
I just, oh man, I just
don't
knew
mean to
it.
give
Something's
offense,
weird, man. Something's weird.
I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
In the cloud? Now we're okay.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work.
Oh my god.
If you'll excuse me.
What sci-fi world has sinister implications? I'm sorry, my... My Google Drive subscription must have ended. I can't remember her. I have no memory. Amazon rules this place. Microsoft OneDrive was not able to back up my memories. You have too many on your zero cloud plan. Oh god. Working resident. Yep. No one's gonna know. Caregiving resident. Yeah, everyone is just like okay with that. Just yeah, they're in the cloud. Don't you know about the cloud? Project character coming in and attacking everyone. Yeah, pretty much. And then we find out that this land is ruled by some cute girl who is really, really sussy. She seems like she's up to no good, and now we're learning more about some weird shit that's been happening, like this character seemingly disappeared from everybody's memories. It's weird. Has been purged from their minds, yeah. Everyone's hooked up to the cloud in the future. Yeah, light device on his head began to blink. Soul cells, yep. You wouldn't download a soul, would you? Everyone is hooked up to TikTok. Dude, shorts content in general is such a poison. Oh, this thing is kind of cute. Impossible. Hmm? It looks dangerous. You look at that, you think it's dangerous? Aaronville is also hiding stuff. Curious when he will let us in on what he's thinking about. But yeah, I feel like shorts content is just like so poisonous to everybody, but low-key sometimes shorts content goes hard, so I don't know. I've definitely started watching more shorts-based content, and then I catch myself being like, wow, I've sat here for 30 minutes doing absolutely nothing. Just rotting my brain away. Further up ahead. Oh no, are we gonna have to do a stealth mission? No! Not another stealth mission. Oh wait, this is the Same hideout place with the people who kidnapped, Wait, is it the same? It kind of reminds me. Oh no, we've never been here, so I guess it can't be that. Thunder Spirit. Heard faint voices coming inside. Is there a duty in here? I have to fight? Let me at him. I've got improved fate. Improved feint now. I'm invincible. Wait, what does improved feint even actually do? So Lance Mastery gives us access to a new GCD. Extends it to 15 seconds. Wow. Neato. Second feint and rip go hard. They're just boring as fuck, yeah. I mean, is 15 seconds... What was it before? 10 seconds? I guess it's good for, like, boss auto attacks. Like, reprisal being longer makes no difference, because, like, there's very few raid wides that ever hit that frequently. Like, within 15 seconds, but...
What is this?
There's a good amount of stuff. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe fights are faster paced. They designed it that way. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. What the heck? What is this face?
It really is you!
Huh?
Wait, he just... Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elderspirit!
My darling.
That's his mom?
What now?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. What are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun bun. Mom?
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
How come Aaronville has this crazy accent and his mom doesn't?
That adorable fuzzy face. Elderspirit was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope.
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Elderspirit are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
This certainly is a an interesting shift. So wonderful to meet you all. Students Baldessians. It's been a while since I've heard that name. Yeah, why are you a little robot? Yeah, the robot is the bunny boy's mom. It's a body I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Member of a resistance organization, Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambition for conquest. Okay. It's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. Okay. Oblivion was founded altogether with a different purpose. These people don't have the little thingy on their head. Everything you see within the stone is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission, which apparently they failed. It's, of course, Sphene. I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoralja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. Yeah, strange devices on their head. It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro technology, and we don't wear it. It is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. His name is Geode. Have two primary functions. Regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. You mean people are carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells, and they can replenish the life force due to sudden death, such as accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age. To encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Oh, this is very Black Mirror, huh? Void Send practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind. Oh, hey, Zero. Zeroma's jump scare, yeah. Honestly, I don't remember that fight at all. Memory management, in which regulators also play a role. It's because she got deleted off the cloud, bro. Are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories related to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Oh, okay. But why? Yes, Alze, why? Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness, so no one has to suffer the pain of life. This is dystopian. This is crazy. I think I did that EX literally once. All memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of people and archived in the system. Cool jacket, bro. Oh, that's what that thing was. That was them absorbing souls. I see, I see. Yummy, yummy. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. But forgotten by all the people. Interesting. That's why people are happy here. On its surface, it's like Yokui philosophy. It's like low-key the opposite of the Yokui. Because no one actually remembers you. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Used Electrope to devise a means to save lives so that the nation could endure. Yeah, we've met Sphene. She's the one who suggested to come to Thunder Yards. She also says she wants us to help us stop Zoralja. Whatever her motive, she's given people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. I see. Yeah, but is the cloud remembering something the same as a person remembering something? I feel like the Yokui would have feelings about that. Okay, so Sphene might not be necessarily a bad person, but motive's a little unclear. This looks exactly like the near area. Yeah, my question now is, where are they sourcing the souls? That's kind of an important detail. they're weak to lightning. Special selection of souls for hunters, okay. Oh, Sphinx Crown is also a regulator. I think I did miss that. Interesting. So she's also part of the system. So who created the system? Because it wasn't her. I have so many questions. Definitely gotten ourselves into some interesting situation here. Oh, okay, that's right. They did say that, but I'm curious in response to what? They did say that it wasn't thousands of years ago, right? They said hundreds of years ago. But yeah, they did say that their people were facing some sort of something, but didn't really get into the details of it. Yeah, I either way, the details is just that a long time ago they needed it in order to sustain their nation. Oh, she's a monk. We'll help you. Her weapons kind of look like a dual disc. Go. Okay, now she's gonna do the thing that Zeraljaw did, I assume, where it turns red. Unlock Conqueror's Hockey. Kaioken times 10! She's gonna one-shot it. Oh, she's doing the Naruto combo. So you're telling me, though, if they can do that, because they have the little thingy on their head, then so can the queen. Sphene can use her regulator to go Super Saiyan. Why were they scared of Zoralja to begin with? It seems like with that, wouldn't they be able to kick Zoralja's ass? Why were they scared of him? I just feel like some things are not adding up. But I get it, Zoralja very intimidating. I don't know. With the soul of a beast. One of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they would allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. There you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the soul of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. You become agile and feral like you saw with Strika, with the soul of a wolf. But using it at the same time as once, you could result in physical changes. Interesting. You become more beast than man. More reminiscent of Voids then. Yeah, unlike the Void, the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken. The souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Okay. This is wrong. This is all wrong. The technology was achieved hundreds of years ago. Civilizations of the reflections are surprising indeed. Am I gonna do Kefka? There's just no chance, bro. There's just no chance I have the time to commit to doing it on Patch Ultimate. It sounds really cool though, because I started playing after Stormblood, so I never got to experience peak Kefka, much like when I did Top, where I never did the Omega stuff, right? So it sounds cool, but I don't foresee myself being able to have the time. Okay, so from a belief standpoint, like, I don't necessarily know if all this like soul manipulation stuff is like necessarily wrong. Like, I think Alize is being a little intolerant. But I guess it kind of depends on where the souls are coming from, and they have yet to kind of like explain that part of it, so. Oh, you know what? What if the souls came from all the fucking dead children they put into the sewers where the gate was, and that's like where there's it's like Full Metal Alchemist. You guys remember the OG anime where like they say like alchemy is powered by the souls of people who died on the other side of the gate? What if it's like that? Yeah, I would definitely be more trusting of Erenville's mom. than Sphene. I'm with you there. Oh, that's also fair, Ernville. Alright, time to do some fetch quests to learn more about what we're gonna do next. I trust you as well, Arundel. I thought he was your brother. Yeah, we gonna kill Zaraja. Oh. The Kakiwa's little robot thing says minion all over it. I'm sure there's a droppable minion with that design. Oh, it's a mount. We don't need to sneak into the city, we just are registered. Alright, new city time. Nostalgia and Wayakwi. Wayakwi? And her father's Alexandrians. Avenge our father, who was Alexandrian, huh? Ambrose was his name. Okay. I still feel like there's like more unknown things here. I don't know. I don't like fully trust anybody. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Damn, the Amazon warehouses go crazy in the future, huh?
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming, but when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
Yeah, Zeralja. Sharing is caring, brother.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill
I'm
your
surprised
brother
Zeralja
and
is like
sister.
listening to this.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
This is such a weird relationship.
Wook Lamont, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
I don't really understand. I mean, obviously they're withholding information again. Like, what does family mean in quotations? But it just fully feels like Zoralja doesn't need her at all. So I'm curious why he even puts up with her. All right, to the tower we go. Well, okay, so I thought Sphene didn't need him because, like, shouldn't they, with, like, the power of their technology, be able to overcome him? So I don't understand, like, why she needed his power specifically over the fact that, like, Alexandrian technology is, like, so advanced. So that's the part that I don't understand. So for whatever reason, she's just, like, pretended into this game of, like, yeah, I actually did need you after all, but Like, I'm just saying from a speculative side, like, it seemed like she didn't need him to begin with, but somehow he has leverage over her. Okay. Solution 9. I remember Solution 9 was revealed in Solution 9 was revealed in the Dawn Trail marketing stuff. Like at the FanFest long time ago. Solution 9 was from Final Fantasy 9? Final Fantasy 7? Yeah, Vegas FanFest, yeah. Welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Final Fantasy 9, that's right, that's right.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
You fit right in.
Naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove?
Damn, everybody here drippy as hell, no? Shock to Raw Solution 9. It's very cyberpunk.
Spec, there are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo.
Man, this is pretty crazy.
Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are educational than dry explanations.
Show, don't tell.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zeralja's dominion, do you not?
It's no less than our duty.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
I mean, just our clothes look so out of place here. Except me. I look like I belong here.
The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
Actually, Alze's outfit is not that far.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
She's probably in the cloud.
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnashpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
All right, time to walk around the city. Okay. Have to get all the Ethernet stuff. The music here, yeah, is very like chill beats to raid to, or maybe more appropriately, wait and queue for. So this is the endgame city, huh? Common raid vendors, I see.
There you are, Lamati.
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but
I see everything went according to...
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request.
Oh, I
to
probably
make
should
of
go
you.
to Mordona and turn in all my old tomes and stuff. I wonder if I can still do that.
A request, you said?
Yes, an important one.
I don't think you can? Okay. Yeah, mine are so
say it plain.
old.
I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him.
Here, here.
I know you love your people too. And so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
She speaks in like little half riddles, man.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
She low-key looks like a Xenoblade Chronicles character. Never fear, I'll be there alongside her. She's like, I don't even know who you
Do you
are.
have comrades on whom you can rely? I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well, I shall be your guide.
That's
You're
her
my
favorite
guests,
emote.
After all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can
swear she's done that
introduce you
like a
to my
dozen times
citizens
since we've
too.
met her.
I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
Very stately gesture.
That you
Is
are.
it stately? It's
This
more like,
will be an
ooh, I'm a
enjoyable
girl,
and
no?
enlightening tour,
I'm a cute girl.
I promise.
It's very like Genki girl. Alright, time to tour the city. Nexus Arcade? That sounds like something that Riot would make. The Nexus Arcade. It's just another gotcha. I think, you know, thinking about the current part of the story, it just feels weird that there's like no sense of urgency. Yeah, let's go on tour. What's up, Mega Mario? Even though our homeworld is at siege and they're threatening an invasion. Pacing definitely not a Dawn Trail strain. It just feels weird, right? Like this is like so happy-go-lucky vibes, even though we're in the middle of a war. For vibing in the Soul 9 music. Kind of hit the issue on the nose, huh? $7.5 mil gil mount for sale here. What? Oh, is it one of those like super extra gil dump? Actually, I don't even know how much gil I have, because I remember in Shadowbringers they put in like the golden Namazu mount that was like 30 mil or whatever, something crazy. Wait, what is the mount? I can't even talk to people. Of course, there's a grape thing. Yeah. Other side of the tombstone vendor area? Okay. I bet that the devs had fun dressing up all the NPCs in this area. This is making me hungry. It's pretty good. Little protein bar. She doesn't eat. Wait, she's She's a program. She's not real. My favorite food? You don't have one, you robot. You clanker. Why do you wish she's a clanker? Favorite food? You don't have one. You've never eaten food. The pixelated grapes reference is pretty good, yeah. Oh, it's a little tiny lizard guy. We haven't seen one of those before, I don't think. Airwheeler 8A9. Yeah, fuck it, I'll get it. I have 60 mil gil anyways. What does it even look like? I bought it without even knowing what it looks like. Is it cool looking? Please tell me it's cool looking so I don't feel like an idiot for buying. Oh, it's a cool little bike. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm into it. I don't even remember all the mounts I have. Oh, I still need to do the Endwalker Extremes too. Are Endwalker Extremes easily farmable now that it's like old? Probably, right? I feel like when you're an expansion ahead, it's like pretty easy. Or I guess farmable, I not soloable, but yeah. The down trail mounts are cooler, but I just like collecting mounts. So we got Solix running around. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I going? Speak with Sphene at Wall, Sphene, and... Where am I going? I don't have like a... Oh, I see. Tacos. Yeah, dude, Sphene is a clanker. I can't unshake that feeling. Also, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Be right back. Sorry. My stomach. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Da, 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 da. Solix just aura farming in the background. What are you doing, brother? All right. Moving on, moving on. Might as well attune to everything while I walk by. This is where people live. I think rent is like in one of these places. I'm down to live here, I think. We just walked into their apartment? Queen. What the? Dude, I feel like their internet speeds have to be crazy. Also, her jacket's cool. I like the sort of rainbowiness of it. Is that from the dungeon? That's the caster top? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Levin sickness. Suffers from paralysis. Damn. That's fucked up. My fault, she says. Something's weird. She's got some lore bomb to drop. There it is again. Solix has the jacket. Oh, the shoes lighting up is a cool little detail too. Alrighty. What is the forecast terminal? Oh. It tells you about the weather. Ooh, to the government section. yeah, we haven't used one of these yet before. Oh, that's cool. A little teleporter. Also cool that the NPCs like emote to each other. Feels much more alive. It's interesting, like they just like made the city just a little bit more detailed, like in terms of NPCs. Etherite Plaza must be a terrible tripping hazard. Yeah, for real. It's okay though, because a lot of the residents here have the device, so even if you die breaking your neck, you'll just come back. Regulator, that's what it's called.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians.
Okay, but you need to explain to me where these souls come from, man.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
Also, an interesting story point would be like if the souls stopped working.
Disturbing.
Having to live your life the normal way.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I mean, it just like begs the question, right? Like, what happens if like this main cloud system goes down?
Very well.
And people have to live out their lives normally.
It may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
Oh boy.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
She's gonna try and justify her people's war against you. I mean, it's clear that she won the war.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores
Lindblum's
of
also from
electrope to
another
the
Final Fantasy. I think
production
that's
of
Final
a
Fantasy
weapon
9
of
again.
mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force.
Yeah,
of
I remember the
lightning
card
that was
Lindblum.
unleashed.
Sorry, I don't have
The
magic
energy
cards.
inundated the entire
It's
continent,
the red land.
laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
He's out of souls.
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. Dude, I'm a genius.
The soul supply refused to give me any.
I'm a genius.
Please, you must do something.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name.
Awkward.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere.
Those are great words, Sphene, but this guy's jobless.
We all need need to vent our frustrations from time to time, I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Really turned that around, yeah.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
They're playing good cop, bad cop with Sveen here. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's sus. I don't know.
All the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Yeah, makes sense. If you never die.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
That's foreshadowing.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
The system is what sustains her too. She would die.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
And then there's going to be an interruption.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Thanks so much for the
Classic
tour.
good cop, bad cop routine,
We've learned
man.
not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority
Oh,
is
okay,
Zorolja.
so it's definitely gonna happen at some point. The system is gonna get broken, and then...
Once we've dealt with him, perhaps
But I'm not sure when and why. But that was just like too foreshadowing. Like it just feels like very, I don't know, like obvious foreshadow. And then I'm just convinced that she's a clanker, and she is like the arbiter of the system or something, or like her life depends on the system, something of that sort. I am like 90% sure I'm right on the money. I'm just saying I've been predicting like everything so far.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
What path?
Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Also, who walks like that? 1 foot right in front of the other? She's a clanker. She's a clanker. that was a girl thing? Nah. It just like doesn't make sense because our hips aren't made that way. Like our hips are made parallel. It's a weird way to walk. Ooh, I got an eye level 675 spear. Is that how much better is that than what I have right now? Oh, it's only 3. I'm chilling. Aristocracy. I don't know. You ever see Trump walk like that? Joe Biden. A Mamurja child. He's so cute. What a cutie pie. Aristocracy? I mean, I just think of somebody who is wealthy and influential, so I think of Trump. Sure. Would I rather him not be part of the aristocracy? Yeah, also true. Oh my god, has Raja had kids? With who? I wonder if someone has figured out what these letters are. Oh my god, they have NVIDIA's latest GPU in here. Why does that tower look like a GPU? Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Hello. Hello, little one. Oh, they did publish that alphabet? That's cool. I'm curious what what all the signs read as. His head is huge. He got a cranium. Wait, sorry, little kid. Hold on. Gotta make sure I get these while we're still near here. I dislike it when things move faster or slower than, like faster than your walk, but slower than your run. So you have to do this kind of like hop step shit. Encyclopedia Eorzea 3, you'll be able to read it easily enough, huh? Oh, it's the thing that everyone always memes about. This little bull thing. The Neon Stein. Are kids allowed in bars? Oh wait, there's another kid in here. Or is that a Lalafell? Turns out he's just a marketing strategy. Yeah. He hands out flyers. 50% off your second drink here. Oh, she's got headphones. That's cool. Wet your whistle. Damn, we got caught in a scheme. Everyone's so colorful here.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
Is that a 3D printer? What is that?
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as
Oh,
to give
shit.
our friends an overview of your duties.
Of course. We needed a shirtless Smith.
Well, there's provisioning.
Did you know?
Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
What's that?
The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. but their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
That is
Said
pretty
power
crazy.
isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
Oh, it's a USB drive.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure
Also, Shayla's so
machine
pretty.
infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Oh, what kind of data's on there?
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife.
Oh, that was them?
It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your
No, they
parents,
could be.
or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
It's crazy how central Kryle has become to the story.
In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
How did you know that they're the founders then?
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes.
Also, we need to figure out what's on her
As an
earring.
individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Ah, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Is he still our guy for relic weapons?
You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
Why is he such a scouser?
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Hit him with the "my cat's on fire." Oh, back to our usual girl for the relics. Interesting. My favorite energy tonic. This guy definitely drinks White Monster. Now I'm off getting people coffee. That's what I've been reduced to. That's what I've been reduced to. I'm a goddamn warrior of light. Two White Monster. It's better than coffee though. So, one of my good friends that I do like my One Piece podcast with, right? He's a coffee brewer. So I got to learn something about coffee. And I realized that most of the coffee I drink is just absolute garbage. Even the ones that like people say is good. It's better than coffee. It's so much better. It's a map drop only. Map drop only? Wait, what do you mean? Map drop only? Oh my goodness. Oh, what the heck? I'm Super Saiyan. Oh, wait, I could have just walked through this way. Well, wait, I cannot. Did I just waste the effect? The umbrella ended it. God damn it. Wait, I want to turn the umbrella off. I don't know. Okay, wait. Face. Fashion. I don't know why it's just like... No, I don't want to... How do I turn off the umbrella? If I just do that, is that fine? Yeah, I ruined my aura. I lost aura for using
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Doralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the Drift Downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
Poor kid.
What's his name?
Gulja.
What?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again.
Oh, I see. It's a map drop. Is basically a confetti type item. I see.
He would return
30k per can on your server? That's insane.
On the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gulja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
The kid, obviously.
Oh dear. It's Gulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Ah, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Kakiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Find the kid. Time to find a child. So I'm just curious, what is going on over here? Oh, they're RPing. Oh my god. Whoa. RPers in the wild. I didn't want to ruin their thing. guess there's a way to get up that way. Oh, she doesn't have a headpiece. Southeast. Must be on top. God damn it. I get the feeling. Okay, no, there's a. I feel like I may have spoiled myself because I know that a lot of people ended Dawn Trail not liking Wukalamat, and I don't really understand why, because as of right now, I don't really see her as like a particularly unlikable character. So the only thing I can think of that would make her unlikable is that she's the one who turns off the regulator system and causes problems for the people here. That would be my guess. Those people didn't like her at this point too. Oh, really? I feel like I don't as of right now, I don't really you have underestimated transpose. Oh, I see. Because I think as of right now, I don't really mind Wukalamat. Like, she's a very like paint by numbers character, but like yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize people already dislike her from this point. What the heck? Don't get me wrong, I don't love her character, but like I don't understand why people would actively dislike her at this point. Is the transphobia thing from her voice actress? I don't actually know. 675. Okay, that's quite a bit better. Should probably pop the ones that are. Oh no, I'm ugly now. I think, okay, I think for people who have legitimate dislikes, it mostly has she's kind of one-dimensional. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm in agreement that she's kind of a very one-note character, but to like go as far to be like, oh, she's so unlikable, blah blah blah. I'm like, eh. legs, 6. That's like about 10. I feel like at 10 item level difference, might as well pop the coffers. Oh man, I am so ugly now. Can't do it. Glamour plates here. I should have done this all before. Woe is me. Just a spectrum. Yeah, I just see her as I said this last stream too, but she's just Luffy with less aura. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. To be honest, I don't even find her grating. Like she's so inoffensive to me. Like I just like feel so neutral about her at the moment. Stealth mission. No, I hate stealth missions. Why? 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 Do you see me? I hate this shit so much. Oh dear. Is he gonna stop? I'm gonna turn around there? No? Okay. And then I can't go up because I'll get targeted by those guys. Did the Japanese VA have this much scrutiny as well? All right, later, lugs. Nope. So it's literally just on the voice actress. I feel like he's gonna fucking turn around here. If he catches me here, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god, he's sprinting. Why is this kid so fast? Yeah, I don't know. Video game culture these days has gotten so fucking toxic, in my opinion, in terms of like
He's come a long way on such short legs.
criticisms
it's a
and
relief
stuff.
he didn't get hurt.
And
What's
unfortunately, I
here,
think
I
like a
wonder?
lot of the people that were brought into Final Fantasy XIV who, you know, came through Asmongold or, you know, at this point Xeno or Lamatod, like I'm sure there's a lot of like the Gamergate-esque people who are just upset at
So he's looking after those little ones.
who are just upset at just like the idea of Wuklamot.
Gululja.
Whoa.
Not another step!
What?
What?
A sentry?
Run, Gululja! Run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy. Do you wish to speak with them?
My boy.
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith.
I thought when he did that pose, I thought we were gonna go
What?
straight into a duty, but
I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380
380 years. God damn.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When
Otis.
I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
Interesting. So machines can be vessels for souls then too, which might also explain Erenville's mother's situation.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
Otis
You're
Valona.
captain of the knights?
Yeah, why is he different?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
I don't know what a repast is. I'm not British enough. What is a repast? I've never
She's
heard that
going
word
to
before.
spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
Alright, I like this Otis guy. It's just a meal. British people, man, and their silly words, silly phrases. Oh, of course, we have to go and get it ourselves. Of course, of course. Whoa, what is that lightning coming from there? It's like a lightning volcano? Diver crits? Yummy, yummy. Old French word. A repast. A repast. Oh my god, more fetching. I usually just buy singles. I have a friend who, so I have a couple of friends who buy a lot of cards, like buy a case at once, and so I usually just mooch off them once they open their case. Or I also have a friend who does rip and shipping, and so he ends up with a lot of like extra cards, and so I get it through that. But I almost never buy sealed products. One, because it's like really hard to get at a reasonable price, and two, because like you just need so much sealed product to reasonably build a deck. Because I'm in my poverty phase of my life, I try to do things as like efficiently as possible when it comes to anything financially involved. Is crawling with these things. Yeah, and the case I opened was from like one of my wealthier friends. Yeah, people who buy things day one, I think are crazy. Like I've just never been a one trick, so, and like the prices day one are always just so expensive. They're always just so absurd. The only times I will buy something day one is if I have like a really good read on like the meta and I feel like I'm ahead of the curve and I can buy what will be something expensive for a lot cheaper. But generally speaking, it's so hard to predict, so you're just gambling anyways. He said you had two papas. Oh, this is a cute little scene. Can Otis not sit or what? Oh my god. Alright, we're about to get a lore dump from Otis. Body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. That's the fucking queen, bro. That's her. Successfully extracted her soul, yep. And put it into another body? Or just a machine? Further extracted from their soul. Recreated from the memories of the departed. Yep, that's the queen, brother. That's the queen, the Endless. Yep. Yup. Yup. Sphene. I knew she was a clanker. Also, Otis is a very warm and energetic guy for having basically lived in exile for 300 years. Very ominous. That Sphene is perpetually youthful. People think he's supposed to be Steiner adjacent. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Steiner has a little bit of this kind of personality. Oh man, this is the ethical questions that are being posed here is actually crazy. Okay, so like a really famous thought experiment is the idea of like if the soul was extractable or like your brain was extractable and you put it in a different body, like who is in which body when the people wake up post surgery? And then I think the question gets a little even trickier when you move someone's consciousness into a machine, then like, oh my god, everything leads back to Soma. Yeah, it's very, very within the same realm, right? Like where does our sense of where does self exist? Is it within the soul or the body? Like age-old thought experiment question. And then on top of that, like through machines, like people live in perpetuity is like also.
Nahe, is that you?
He don't know you.
Good gods, Ellen Nespia.
Oh,
it's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
Must have been on the cloud. Don't.
It's all a blank.
And I think she now lives within. She is not remote after all. Okay, the pieces are starting to fall into place here.
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Meshbir, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Okay, well, this one is very obviously set up. Oh, well, I should probably also check my gear again. 675 foot gear. That's better. Can't execute at this time because I'm on a bike. Headgear 675. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pop all this. Not enough armory space. God damn it. 650. 91. Yeah, we can desync this. I don't need to keep your hub boots anymore. When's our group watch of Eva and rebuilds before 8.0? Oh, that'd be kind of fun to do. Although, that would be how long from now? Like, the Eva stuff won't even come out till, like March of next year, right? It's gonna be a long-ass time. March, April, yeah, oh my god, it's gonna be a full year. Am I crazy or did you do that already? I don't know if we did it as a group watch, but maybe we did, I don't know. It would have been a while ago, so. Miss Queen Clanker. I know what you are. I know what you are. Wait, what? energy that they need. Okay. It's to power the systems to keep the Endless alive. Ah, she is so sus, brother. She is so sus. All right. Okay. I think this is a good place to, oh, that's right. When Twitch, you could watch that. I think you're right. I think you're actually right. But yeah, I think this is a good place to call it stops for tonight. We made it through a bunch of lore dumping about Alexandria and stuff like that. So interested to see the reveal of what's his face's mother and stuff like that. So we shall see more of the story probably tomorrow. So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for hanging out and watching me go through MSQ. We'll go ahead and do this, do more soon. If you guys are new to the channel, you know, feel free to sub, follow the channel, check out my YouTube channel over at ZelTCG.